by this video I'd like to share the new material about positive politeness. Actually this is the next material in the area of face-saving act, and then for this part we'd like to talk about the positive politeness based on Brown and Levinson in 1987. Now let's start talking about this. Alright guys, actually what is positive politeness? Positive politeness is a strategy that leads the requester to request what he wants in a common goal, even in a friendship way. That is based on Yule in 1996. And what we understand from positive politeness, it is a need to be connected, okay, to belong and to be a member of the group. It means that there is an intention from the speaker to get connected or to belong and to be a member of the group when they are having a communication. It purposes to get closer with the audiences. Therefore, the speaker does anything that makes the hearer happy to achieve harmony in communication. For instance, a boss asks to his employee who is his subordinate by calling his first name. It purposes to express solidarity and minimizing of the status difference. Alright friends, further, what we can see from the positive politeness, there are 15 strategies in doing FSA or face-saving acts in positive politeness. For the first one, we can see there is a speaker should notice the hearer's condition. It means that the speaker giving notice or attendance to hearer wants, interests, needs, and goods, suggesting that the speaker should take notice of the hearer's condition. There is a part of the speaker's sympathy or empathy toward the interlocutor. So you have to it means that you have to understand the exact condition that happened to your interlocutor. For example, the speaker say to the hearer, "You must be hungry." Okay, you must be hungry. So there is a part of effort that the speaker do in what is that? In creating the connection. Okay, connection by looking at the interlocutor's condition about his hunger. It's a long time since breakfast. How about some lunch? Okay, you must be hungry. How about some lunch? Okay, so there's the point. There's the first point of the positive politeness. Okay, speaker should notice the hearer's condition. All right, now let's continue to the second one. In the second one, the speaker exaggerates the hearer through giving interest, approval, and sympathy. It can be done by giving exaggerated intonation, stress, and other aspects of prosodics with intensifying modifiers. For example, the speaker says, "What a fantastic garden you have." Okay, what a fantastic garden you have. There is a part of exaggerating expression by saying fantastic and giving a high intonation at the end of the sentence. It means that you put something bigger than the fact. Okay, but there is the condition whereby you want to create some kinds of big interest you have related to the condition of the garden of the interlocutor, right? Okay, and then right here we have a small expression, "What a cool car you have, man." Okay, what a cool car you have. Okay, so there is a part of showing interest which is exaggerated. Alright, now let's continue to number 3. In number 3, intensifying interest to hearer is done by making a good story in the conversation. Okay, sometimes you are asked, "What color do you like?" Okay, what color do you like? But then in order to create the kinds of interesting conversation or interesting talk, then you create or you tell the story behind the color that you like. Okay, For example, the speaker tells to the hearer during the conversation by saying, black I like. I used to wear it more than I do now. Now, you know, I very rarely wear it now. But when my mom sees it, she said, it's not your color. You're more for pinks and blues. Okay, so when she is asked about the color she like, it means that black. But then when she is asked about what colors which is proper for her, that must be pinks and blues. But it is quite yeah, I mean, it's too long, right? When you are having a conversation and then you explain this with the story like that, it's too long. But then in order to create the interesting conversation, yeah, you can use it. All right, now let's continue to number 4. In number 4, all right, using in group identity marker, address form, dialect, jargon, or ellipsis. It means, yeah, using in group identity marker is a kind of conveying in group membership with the hearer. So you are in group of the membership with the hearer. It includes in the use of address form, dialect, jargon, and ellipsis in the conversation. For example, the speaker asks the hearer by saying, help me with this bag here, will you, honey? Okay, will you, honey? Okay, will you, bro? Okay, bring me that bag, honey. What's up? What's up? But what's up, bro? Bro at the end of the short expression is a part of group identity marker that you can do in order to create a good link between you and the interlocutor. Alright, now let's continue to number 5. In number 5, this is seeking agreement. It means that the speaker is seeking agreement in order to create a good link with the interlocutor. Seeking agreement is done by the speaker to the hearer in order to make the hearer agree with him. It can be stressed by repeating part or all of what the preceding speaker has said in the conversation. For example, she sent me a letter. Sent a letter. Okay, she sent me a letter. Sent a letter. Okay, so it means that when somebody say to you about one information and then you repeat the information, it means that you are showing the agreement toward the information you get from the interlocutor, all right, or from the speaker. So that is the point that you can do when you are going to create a good bonding with the interlocutor. For example, another expression, John went to London this weekend. To London. Okay, so it means that you highlight the information or the important information existed from existed in the what we call the speaker expression. All right, now let's continue to number 6. In number 6, it is almost the same as the previous one, but in terms of the point, because it is avoiding disagreement. It means that the speaker is looking for agreement. Okay, avoiding disagreement happens when the speaker actually doesn't agree with the hearer. Okay, remember, doesn't agree with the hearer, but then the speaker tries to find the appropriate way to express it by avoiding saying no. It can be done by pretending to agree in the conversation. For example, that's where you live, Florida. Actually, in regular conversation, you may say, no, that is not the place where I live. Okay? But then, you just go on with the agreement expression by saying, that's where I was born. That's where you live, Florida. That's where I was born. Okay? You just make correction for that information, but then you avoid saying no. Good. And then for number 7, okay, number 7 is presupposing or asserting common ground. Okay, presupposing or asserting common ground is the effort of speaker on being with hearer on being with hearer. Remember that point. The speaker tries to give the value of spending time with the hearer. It can be done through giving gossip, small talk, and question tag in the conversation. For example, like when you are in the conversation and then you don't know what you are going to talk, but then the point is you still want to have a conversation with him, and then you don't know what you have to do. Then you may go on with the gossip, with small talk, a question tag in the conversation. Like I had a really hard time learning to drive, didn't I? So actually this is not really important discussion, but then you can go on with that in order to bond your conversation again. Alright, that's all that I can share to you for this first part material about positive politeness. There will be the second part of positive politeness material later on. Alright guys, thank you so much for having me, for watching this video, and for listening this video. See you, bye.